You're back. You made it to video 3. Let's get into the multiplication. Just a real quick reminder of what it looks like to multiply fractions that make sense, that don't have all this algebra symbols in it. Let's just say we were going to multiply 4/6 times, 10 eighths. Nah, that's a crazy number. I don't like that. Let's do halves. There we go. Right, so we multiply fractions and we can multiply straight across. So 4 times 10 being 40, 6 times 2 being 12. But we don't leave our fractions this way, we simplify. Both of these are divisible by 2, by 4, by 6, no, 8, no, 10, no, 12, no. They're both divisible by 4. So we simplify top and bottom. We simplify the fraction and call it 10 over 3. Right, so we reduce our fractions. And we'll do the same thing with the algebra here. So let's see how that goes. When we multiply here, we're going to multiply again straight across. So we'll have x squared minus 5x minus 24 and x minus 8. And all of that will be divided by x times x plus 3. So when we multiply, we just multiply numerator and denominator, and we've got our new fraction. Now, hold your freak out. You may be looking at this thinking, oh, I know where this is going. We're going to have to rainbow, 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 rainbow all over the place. Oh my gosh, so much rainbowing. But we're not actually going to expand this because it's easier for us if we try and clean things up through factoring. So we're actually going to factor things to make our lives easier. So we've got x minus 8 here. That's already factored. And so as you're jotting this down with me, we're going to keep the things that are already factored. This is already factored, but we've got this quadratic expression here that's not factored. So we're going to take a look at factoring that to see if that helps us clean up our fraction. So are there two numbers that multiply to negative 24 but add to negative 5? So factors of 24, 1 and 24, that doesn't make 5 when you add. How about 2 and 12? That doesn't make 5 when you add. 6 and 4. No, 6 and 4 make 10 or 2. But how about 8 and 3? 8 and 3 will work. Somehow 8 and 3, like 8 minus 3, that makes 5. So what do I do now with signs? Pluses or minuses? If you already know, go ahead and fill it in. But I'll talk you through my process. I look at the negative 24, and I see then negative 8 or negative 3, but not both, to get a negative 24. So if it's, let's see, if it's minus 8 and plus 3, then when I add those, do I get negative 5? Yes. Good. All right, so it's factored, and now we can see how to clean things up. Look at this here. The same number, or the same expression in the numerator and the denominator there, x plus 3 over x plus 3. That's a form of 1. That's 1. And some of you are thinking, oh, I know that cancels. Maybe you're using that word in your head, cancels. And that's fine, but be careful with the word cancel. Cancel is not a mathematical operation. What you mean there is x plus 3 over x plus 3, or x plus 3 divided by itself is a form of 1. And so we can think about that equaling 1. And then what we're left with is x minus, come on, pen. Hello, pen. Pen. There it goes. We've got x minus 8 and another x minus 8 remaining on the top. And that's all divided by x. And that's as simplified as it gets. You may want to recognize that this is x minus 8 times itself, so squared over x. Or maybe your instinct was to expand that out and put it into standard form. That's fine too. So if you wanted to do x squared minus 8x, another minus 8x, and plus 64, maybe you did that. That's fine too. But this right here is the simplified, multiplied expression. I want you to go ahead and try this example here on your own. Right, so this expression, you're going to multiply and simplify, and when you're done, it should look like this. So give it a try, and then watch the video number 4.